All right, so the stock we're going to talk about in this video is up 200% over the last month. This is a major request from you guys, and it's a play that's similar to MP Materials. So we're going to talk about, do I think there's any more upside in this company? And am I investing right after a message from our sponsor? I'm just kidding, guys. I don't have a sponsor. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Richard Allen. We talk about stocks on this channel, and I haven't talked about this company yet, but I'm really excited for this company. But am I investing? I don't know. We'll talk about it by the end of the video. So stick around. Here's the deal. We're talking about PLG today. I think this is a major request from you guys. And every time I would type it into my browser, it would change PLG to PIG. So I was looking up pig stock over and over again. I think my computer thought I wanted to make soup out of a pig or something. I don't know. It was pretty strange. But eventually, I found the information I needed with this article here. So this is what we're going to go over. PLG stock, why a mining play platinum group metals is surging. So this article came out on the 8th after a 25% run up the day before. So last week, Monday, this stock jumped 25% in one day. And like I said, it was up 200% in the past month. So no wonder you guys wanted me to talk about it. And you guys kept bringing this to my attention. Now, I was mixing up PLG with PLUG, or plug, right? Plug Power. Totally different company, both similar trajectories, I think, and I think this is going to be a big win in the future. But why? What does PLG do? As it says here, the name implies the company acquires, explores, and develops platinum and palladium properties. In addition to those two precious metals, they also explore rhodium, gold, ruthenium, iridium, copper, and nickel. I used to work in the jewelry industry, so I understand most of these materials and their value from a metals, like a precious metals perspective, but also a little bit of the value from like a jewelry perspective. But we're not going to be talking about jewelry or just mining the metals purely. We're talking about how this company is going to be a huge force in the green energy revolution that is happening right now as we speak, okay? One of the biggest things that we're going to talk about specifically with PLG is their concentration with the mining efforts in South Africa. They have an effective interest in this Waterberg project of about 50% of the entire project. Now, this Waterberg project is a big deal. We're talking almost 20 million ounces of palladium in this one mine. That's going to take them roughly 45 years to mine this project. This is a big project, but it isn't breaking ground until 2024. So if we look at the financials of this company, which we will in a minute, this company is losing money consistently, but it's expensive. It's expensive to explore for these deposits. It's expensive to mine these deposits, and it takes a long time for these companies to become profitable. One of the big things to note right now in the automotive industry, okay? Again, I worked in the jewelry industry. I've been an entrepreneur for as long as I can remember. And one of the things I was looking at doing is doing salvage catalytic converters to get the platinum out of these catalytic converters. Now, that's a major source of automotive industry platinum use is in these catalytic converters. I was listening to this one interview with a metals expert, and he's saying that with the EV trend, but also the hydrogen fuel cell trend that's coming up soon, we will need 30 times as much platinum as we need in automotive parts right now. That's a 30-fold increase in what we use in these catalytic converters. That's a massive jump, you guys. That's a massive jump. So platinum prices and palladium prices will soar over the next 5 to 10 years. That's the trajectory that this is on because of the green energy revolution that's happening right now. Specifically, he spoke about hydrogen fuel cells and how they talk about this in the article here. So this is a great part of the article. It says, it turns out that PLG stock is a big beneficiary of the clean energy trend at play right now. How? Well, demand for hydrogen power is rising. However, traditional hydrogen comes from the petroleum refining process. This means that as companies and consumers work to be as eco-friendly as possible, many are turning to green hydrogen. Now, the reason that platinum comes into play with green hydrogen is essentially it plays a role in the electrolysis of water that generates green hydrogen for use in everything from forklifts to freight trucks. So platinum is going to be an important player in the hydrogen scene, but also in the EV scene, right? We're going to be using, he's guessing 30 times more platinum and palladium than we do now in traditional auto manufacturing. Let's take a look at the financials for PLG. It doesn't look great, guys. I'm just going to be totally honest with you, right? Like if we look at how much money they lose, like on a yearly basis, it's staggering. I mean, we're talking losses of 62 million, 800 million, 21 million, 9 million, 2 million. Losses are going down, but they're consistently losing money. But again, mining is a difficult process. Now, I like to sort of compare this to MP Materials. Now, MP Materials is much, much different. They're in the rare earth metals sector. They're going to be the only processing company in the entire Western Hemisphere for the foreseeable future, and they control about 15% of the market right now worldwide for rare earth metals and these rare earth magnets that they will be producing hopefully within the next few years. Now, mining is a traditionally very, very expensive endeavor. You spend a lot of money, and it takes years and years to get any sort of profit back, but MP Materials is already profitable. We need to keep that in mind when thinking about the difference between these two investments, okay? Now, PLG is a company that has a lot of competition worldwide. Now, as platinum and palladium prices rise, this analyst I was talking about earlier, he thinks that we could see a doubling or tripling in price just of the precious metal troy ounce prices of palladium and platinum over the next 5 to 10 years. Now, that would make a big difference for a company like PLG. They would be able to capitalize on the increase in prices there. Now, again, this mine that they're going to be breaking ground in South Africa in 2024 has massive reserves, massive deposits of palladium and platinum, and we're talking almost 20 million ounces. The reserves there at the Waterberg mine could be worth upwards of like $20 billion, split between a few different companies. So this Waterberg mine is a big deal, okay? Huge deal. And that's an asset that they own about 50% of. So that's something to keep in mind when we look at financials, is that they should be able to turn this financial thing around over the next few years, especially once they start breaking ground. And they're already getting closer and closer to profitability, but they continue to lose money every year as far as I can see. So let's look at the chart. I mean, this is drastic growth over the last month. I'm going to be totally upfront with you guys. I am not going to be investing in PLG anytime soon because I don't know if there's a ton of room to go after it's already gone up 200% over the last month, okay? I could be completely wrong. I'm in MP Materials for the long haul because I think this is a true unicorn in their space. I don't think PLG is a unicorn in their space, and that's the only reason I won't be investing in PLG. I like the prospects of this company a lot, but I don't know if this will come to fruition for another few years. Now, the market cap of PLG right now is still under $400 million. Now, them owning so much of this Waterberg mine, I may regret the decision of not investing in this company right now, depending on how quickly the increase of price of these metals like platinum and palladium. It could happen a lot quicker than we think. I think it will happen over the next few years. I think the 200% jump in the last month is a big jump, and I expect there to be a little bit of correction, potentially down into that $4 range. But that's just purely a guess on my part. You know, I really don't know. I think people could start to take profits on this one, and but again, I might regret not investing in this company, but that's fine. There's so many opportunities out there, guys. I'm not gonna kick myself over this specific one, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of what PLG does, the potential of PLG. I think this could be a big stock. It really could, and it could happen a lot quicker than we think because of some of the things that are going on in South Africa, specifically for this company. And as precious metal prices go up, this share price of PLG specifically could go up a lot as well. So I would definitely get this on your guys' radar, but I will not be trading this company anytime soon because I think I'm fully invested in where I want to be in the mining and metals industry right now with the play with MP Materials specifically. So I hope this helped give you guys a little more information about this company and my thoughts on it. But by no means is this any sort of investment advice because I'm not a financial advisor. Remember, this is for mildly entertaining purposes only. Okay? So thank you guys so much for joining me for this video. I appreciate it. As always, if you didn't already do it, click that beautiful red subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.